gonna put you guys on hold for a second. There she is. Okay, here we go. Yay! We're waiting for her to join us. It's working.
Sorry about that. I couldn't figure it out. I was so confused, but I'm here.
Okay, great. All right. Hi.
Oh, this is so neat.
Yeah, welcome, Gloria. Thank you so much. Thank you, everybody that's joining us. Hi, Charlie Brown. Hi, Wild Spirit. Hi, Nikki's Mommy 23. Hi, everybody. Welcome. We're here. It took a second. Sorry about that. So my name is Misia Denea. I'm the owner and founder of Hatha Holistic Integrative Wellness. I'm also on the planning committee for the ASDAH conference, which is coming up in less than a month. It's very exciting. It's my first trip to Portland, so I'm excited to see everybody who's coming from all over. And as you all know by now, Gloria is one of the keynote speakers, and I thought it would be a good idea because both her and Shiloh George, who are also keynote speakers, and Joy Cox and myself are going to create a space for people of color only. So I think that's really important in a place like Portland. And I got to meet Gloria for the first time at the Be Body Positive event in Berkeley, California last summer, and I was just blown away by everything she had to share. So, and I think it's great that, you know, today is a significant holiday for some people, and it's kind of a reminder of what this country is and its dynamic. And you tie all that into your body positive work. So I know a lot of people know who you are and what your work is, but can you share with, you know, people who may not know who you are and like what your work is and so forth?
Yes, so hi everyone. Thank you for joining us today. I'm Gloria, she, her pronouns. So I run Nalgona Positivity Pride. It is a small organization that focuses on creating awareness, eating disorder awareness in communities of color, as well as body love. And more importantly, looking at our own specific needs. If we are people of color in this country, more than likely we have a historical background of violence, of genocide. So these are all things that shape up our health today and impact our relationship with everything in our lives, including our relationship to our bodies and food. So that is what I focus on, is looking particularly at our own stories and our own differences, right? Because our stories are very different than that of the mainstream narrative. So we have 3 small peer programs. One is Teconiel, which is our monthly Women of Color circle that focuses on body image. We have Sage and Spoon, which is which is a monthly online peer support group for people of color and indigenous people with disordered eating, and then Trencitas, which is our youth program here in Los Angeles. And I also provide education, so I give presentations as well, incorporating ancestral knowledge and connecting it to our body image and our relationship with food.
Okay, perfect. Okay, so are you able to share just for a minute or two what your journey was like? Because a lot of why you're doing what you're doing is because you've shared what your body journey was like over time. So would you feel comfortable sharing that with everybody?
Yes. So I'm the youngest out of 4. My parents migrated here in the early 80s from Mexico. I grew up Jehovah's Witness, and I began struggling with depression, I recall, as early as 9, and then by the time I was 10, I had disordered eating. I ate a lot, I had binge eating, and then by the time I was 17, I developed bulimia. So my journey, like many other people's journey, as a person of color, was very isolating, and what was really unfortunate was the fact that in my own home, and then within my own circles, there was no language to talk about eating disorders, right? And, I struggled for years, and nobody really respected, or there was no conversation about it. Up until eventually the eating disorder took control of my life, and I had no life. So that became the moment that I said I need to make changes in my life and start my healing. And in that process, I wanted to know why I had developed an eating disorder, because everything that I saw and heard was coming from white people. So I'm like, why is it that I have this white thing, So, and then that's, everything that I was reading as to why eating disorders happen, I just felt like it didn't relate to me. So I had known about historical trauma, but I had never personalized it, And finally, I got a chance to really let it soak in, and it just really helped me understand my world, and it helped me understand my own struggle with food.
Okay, thank you. So I know in addition to you being at the event in August, you have some other things coming up. Can you share with people some of the events and things that you have in the pipeline for the next few months if people aren't able to come to the conference?
Yes. All right, sorry, I had to block somebody that was commenting.
I saw it.
Yeah, by intersectionality awareness, this is not your page. Go follow a Trump page. And change your name. You misleading. Okay, anyways. Okay, bye.
Thank you for doing that.
Yeah, I was like, how do you do I have not gone live for a while, so I'm just like, how do you do all of this? But I think I figured it out. Let's hope. I was like, who is this? How'd you hear about this? Bye. Okay. So things that I have coming up right now, we have the Body Posy Pool Party here in Los Angeles. Okay. This is the second time we do it. This past Saturday was the Riverside Body Posy Pool Party, which was a lot of fun. And, it's just a time for people of all marginalized identities to come together and just have a good time and get to meet other people. And what we did last year, and we did again this year, was to have a shy introvert room.
Oh, nice.
So yeah,
that's
so
perfect.
for folks who are, yeah.
And then did you say there was another event that was happening, I don't know if it was a retreat or something like that, where was other women of color that were coming together to host a space for people of color with eating disorders and things of that nature?
Yeah, so a month or two ago, I teamed up with two other therapists, and we created a retreat for women of color with disordered eating. We did it in an outdoor space, and the why we did this is because my friend Erica, who just got her equine therapy licensing, really wants to start incorporating this in communities of color, particularly people with disordered eating or an eating disorder. So that's something that we did recently. And had that been around when I was struggling,
yes.
Because that shit don't exist. Like, it doesn't exist up until we start doing this, right? And then more recently, I've been focusing on the entrepreneur component, being a person of color, and always, anytime I hear about women in business, it comes from white women. And anytime I hear about any business podcast, it comes without a social justice lens.
Right.
So I just got really tired. I'm like, I'm not the best expert at all of this, but I appreciate when I hear people like me talk about these things and start improving in our small businesses, right? With a social justice lens. Like, we can hate capitalism and also like the hustle, right? So,
right.
So that's another thing that I've been focusing on. So on Friday, I'm going to San Diego, and I'm gonna do a talk on how to use your brand on social media, DIY style. Also, next week I go to Long Beach, and then I'm going to go to Portland and also give a community talk there on historical trauma and eating disorders.
That's beautiful. So you have a lot going on. I know you're a really busy woman. I also think you have an Etsy page too, should people know about, because you were at the end of the event that I went to that you were at last year. You have a lot of different ways to offer merchandise to people. So what is the Etsy page that people can go to for your items?
The Etsy page, I'm gonna get real specific.
Okay.
Okay, it's Etsy shop, Nalgona Positive Shop. So if you just go on Etsy and type in Nalgona Positive Shop, you can find our shirts and our other merchandise. Most of it is made in the USA, and it's made in South Central, actually, the t-shirts and as well as the printing. And then we have sizes that go up to 5XL.
Perfect. Okay, so I think that's great. I love your work. I love what you're doing. We're looking forward to having you there in Portland in a few weeks. And do you have any closing things that you want to share with people about anything about Portland or anything else that you have going on? Someone said, Emma said, don't sleep on the Etsy shop. Yes. Thank you. Perfect.
Yeah.
To the day of the conference starting, so I think there's like almost 20 people that are going to be part of that, so it's going to be great. And if it ain't an MPP gang, it don't bang. All right. You're great. So thank you, Charlie Brown Collective. All right, everybody.
Yes, Natalie.
Yeah, I'm going to see if we can live stream your keynote speech also and put it on Instagram.
Oh, okay.
So for people that can't make it, hopefully you can check it out online, okay? Thanks, everybody. Thank you, Gloria, so much.
Bye, Missia. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.